A counter punch is smart.
Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. They're both trying for a knockout. Beautiful counter punch. A perfect counter lands. The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? Back and forth they go. That counter shot lands. A very competitive one. Down goes Tarver. And you can see here his face basically melts into his glove, and down he goes.
1, 2, 3, 4. Give me your ball.
Let's talk about Tarver in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
Can make or break a fighter.
You let him back in. You're better than that, kid. Just go back out.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. You were thinking. Just stay
Back, and then we'll go again. Right. Let's go out.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with it.
Well done with that counter shot. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Can't find a home for that jab. There's a counter shot. That's another scoring shot. That counter punch caught him clean. He threw a punch and just got countered. Caution being thrown to the wind. Just missed with that hook. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after. There's the bell for round 4. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Nice counter shot. There's a scoring blow. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Do you believe what we're seeing? Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice defense on that left uppercut. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. How about that time counter shot? Usyk might go down here. What an upset. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. The game plan does not... On to the fifth we go. And he scores with the counter. When are we going to see a jab from these two? That uppercut doesn't land. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
No rest for the weary. A perfect counter shot. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. They get 1 minute between rounds. This fighter wished it was 10 minutes. On to the sixth round. They've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs are feeling like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
They exchange punches. You'd like to see more jabs. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Which fighter will say no mas? Good counter punching. Do you believe what we are seeing? Counter punch. Beautiful counter shot. These punches coming from every angle. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. And there's the bell for round 7. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Punch, counter punch. Unlucky to miss with that jab. A little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That punch scores. Fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
What you've got to do, Tony, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout. And we enter the 8th round. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
They both want a highlight reel knockout. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Catch and shoot. Nice counter punch right up the middle. We wanted action, and they are delivering. Hold that thought. Tarver in some serious trouble. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. What a dominant performance, and it shows up on the judges' scorecards.